Hey, well today I'm out here. I'm planting a few trees, doing what I need to do. I have this little tree right here. That's a sawtooth oak. That came from Morris Nursery, Charlie Morris, the owner of that. And I've been dealing with him for quite a few years now. I germinate my own seeds, but every once in a while I like to try something that's out there that maybe I don't have, or to compare with what I am germinating. I've germinated some sawtooth oaks this year, but these ones right here are a variety that I do believe that he mentioned in his catalog. They come from Korea. During the polar freeze that we had in 2013, he had some sawtooth oaks there that survived, 2 weeks of, sub-zero temperatures. And I planted a few sawtooths out here behind me and some persimmons. I normally use tree tubes, but every once in a while I like to use a cage. So let that tree do what it will do naturally without that tube, just to see what happens. I've done it with a few of the varieties of trees. Hybrid bur oak, once again, come from Charlie, and a hybrid Bibbs oak, also came from Charlie. All the ones that came from Charlie went into tree tubes, except for those two right there, just to see what they would do naturally without that tree tube, which the girth on them really got tremendous compared to those that were in the tree tube. And a lot of that's got to do with the fact that they move and stretch with the wind. It stretches the bark, it calluses the bark a little bit. But the other ones are just as tall. They're about the same height. But the two that I did that with have an awful lot more girth. The bur oak that I have down there, I planted probably, I'm going to say about 7, maybe 8 years ago. And the trunk on that is about that big around. The trunk on the others that were in tree tubes, probably about that big around. So that natural movement, I believe, is a key thing for trees as far as being healthy. I like putting the tubes on them because the tubes protect them from deer. But this time I decided, you know what? There's another variety of tree. I'm going to give that a try. Oh, and by the way, I've done that with my chestnuts, and I got the same results out of the chestnuts. But we'll see what this little sawtooth will do. Healthy looking tree. Beyond me how Charlie is able to have them in those jiffy tubes and be so healthy like that. Because I put mine in pots and they tend to grow spindly. And I put 4 lights on them trees, and I had a fan down there blowing, trying to give them that girth. But it just, for some odd reason, I just wasn't having a good time with that. Anyways, I'll be putting mulch around this in the next few days, kind of protect it from the grass and everything, you know. But just a different way of doing things. My name's Jim. If you like what you see, subscribe. You have a God blessed day, and don't forget to click on that bell for notifications.